everybody, and welcome back to another video. Guys. Guys. So, as you can see, we are finally getting to, it's been out, I feel like, over a month already. So, we are getting into the Darth Maul hologram, as you can see. I believe this is from episode 1. The Phantom Menace, when he appeared with the Palpatine, the Emperor. It was one of the scenes. So it was a very quick scene at that. So it's very shocking that Hot Toys even bothered with this, number one. Number two, I don't know what the problem is. I don't understand what the problem is. I understand that. So here's my thing. Hot Toys decided to make this limited for a reason, right? They knew that, not that they knew, they expected something. And to avoid anything, the best thing they could do with any product is make it a limited run, whether it's 1,200 pieces, 1,500 pieces, or whatever it is, and it'll make anybody want it. So this thing is sold out already apparently. I got this on Sideshow through the queue, I believe. I was able to get it 1, 2, 3, and then it sold out, I think an hour later or a couple hours later, whatever it was. But I got it from Sideshow. So let's get right into it, guys, because I like this thing. I like it a lot, believe it or not. So first and foremost, as you can see, it's lit up. Right? Let me shut it off so you guys can see what the difference is with it off. So as you can see, here it is. So the color with it off, I actually like it a lot, believe it or not. I like it a lot too. The dark of it, how it looks like it's 3D printed, believe it or not. I can tell you I don't think it is. At least I hope it's not, because that would be such a ripoff for what we paid for this. But it's got the texture of, like, it would be, like it's layered, right? You feel those, you can see the lines, right, across. And you hear that? So it's like actual lines. It's not the look of it. It's actual lines. So like I said, it looks like it could be 3D printed. I hope not. I don't think so. I think it's a mold. But it's got a lot of detail. It's got a lot of texture to it. The head sculpt, actually, the one thing that everybody was complaining about mostly, because there was no light, and we're going to get into that in a second. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with the lights on the head. The head sculpt looks very good for whatever type of plastic they use or whatever type of mold they use. Very, very nice. Very, very detailed. Look at that thing. Beautiful. You can see the lines, like I said, those 3D printed lines, those side lines. The hoodie on it looks beautiful. Everything about it, guys, again, very basic. Nothing crazy about it. Here's the base. Right? Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. None of that lights up at all. Here's the outlet for the USB port. There it is, on and off, max DC, 5 volts, 2 amps. And so I get it, right? So let me turn it on and we'll get into the head sculpt, right? So here it is. So it lights up beautifully. I love how it looks lit up. Look how nice the color is. I love it. Off and on. They look completely different. But look how beautiful that look. And this is what people are complaining about. So as you can see, it's very nicely lit here, and then it just gets dark in the head. So watching the scene again on YouTube, I understand why people are upset. It does look a bit brighter than what Hot Toys did. Again, I don't know if Hot Toys did this on purpose. I don't know if they messed up, because I can tell you this. If anybody had noticed, right, if one of the features of this item was to have it lit 100%, I can tell you before they even packaged this, somebody tried this out. And I can tell you somebody noticed, listen, it's not lit up to the head. If it were meant to do that, you better believe that Hot Toys would have added another bulb on top. Again, this is supposed to be a cheap piece, right? They're not supposed to go all out by giving us more electronics with the head sculpt, because it would have made it that much more expensive. So I get it, but let me tell you something. They would have figured out a way to make the piece light up if they wanted it to light up. It's not like they can't do it. It's not like they couldn't do it. It's not like they couldn't figure it out, so they just said, you know what, leave it alone. I think they just didn't want to bother because it would have made it more expensive, or it would have just taken them more time to figure it out, I'm assuming. But regardless of what the issue is, I am very happy with the piece. You know, it is a very basic piece. I understand that. I get it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Nobody's forcing you to buy it. Nobody's telling you, hey, you got to get this because Hot Toys made it. Absolutely not. So that's the issue. But overall, it's beautiful. I mean, is this necessary? Not to me, because it's just going to take up space. Especially look at this humongous base. You know? It's just going to take up a lot of room, so I don't even know where it's going. I don't know where I'm going to put this thing, but I like it. I like it a lot, a lot, a lot. Let me show you guys up close with the body lit up and the head. See how dark the head is? So I get the complaints now that I have it in hand. But again, if they were meant to do that, I think they would have done it properly. If they didn't mean to do that, I think they would have done it properly. So I think they did it on purpose. Again, looks gorgeous. Even you can see like in the back of the hoodie. You can see how much light is like in there. I don't think you can see it much on camera, but it's really nicely lit back there. So look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. It looks really nice. Also, like I said, the moment this was announced, for those who maybe don't watch the streams on Tuesdays and Saturdays, we will also most likely get the Emperor version of this hologram. They saw how much these things sold out, the amount that they gave us sold out, how quickly it sold out. Even though it wasn't an immediate sold out, I think a sellout. I think it sold out pretty fast, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember exactly, because there's so many queues, so many things, so many announcements that we got to keep on top of, that it's like it's just one big blur at this point. And also, what was the other thing with the? I was gonna say something else regarding the. The future announcement. So the Emperor Palpatine is coming. Same thing, from the same exact scene. Remember, there was two of them. It was him and Palpatine next to each other. So that one's coming. And also another thing, Force Ghosts. Okay, I have a feeling that if they're getting into this, we're gonna get Force Ghosts as well. I think we're gonna get them all. It's just a matter of time, because those things, again, if they're gonna make these limited, tell me who's not going to get a Force Ghost, whether it's Anakin, whether it's, you know, the original Obi-Wan, right? So that's why I think they're going to make them. Again, they could easily just make them limited, and who's not going to buy it? You know, so things like that are really cool to have. Whether, you know, some people are just going to hate it like they hated this piece, and that's okay. You know, not everything's made for everybody. And you obviously have the people who, when they don't like something, is who asked for this, you know, why are they making this? Not realizing that Hot Toys makes whatever the hell they want. It's not strictly just toys. They make merch, they make shirts, they make hats, they make, you know, keychains, they make everything. So they don't have to always make us a toy figure, right? They can make whatever the hell they want, a lamp if they want, you know, which is, this is not even a nightlight, to be honest. It's just a really nice, cool, you know, cool looking piece. But yeah, so guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. Oh, this gets a 10, by the way. A 10 all day. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.